It's day 8, and now is the day that we leave the 5s. So we got up. Packing is the worst. You got to get everything out. Thankfully, you don't have to clean the room. You just have to get all your stuff. We got all our stuff and took it to the, what's it called?
Lobby.
The lobby.
Yeah.
And they
We had a car coming.
Yeah,
which was great.
Yeah, the lady who helped us arrange our snorkeling tour also arranged our rental car, which was cool. So they brought the car to the resort, which was really
awesome.
nice. And then we were just going to return the car to the airport.
At the end of
the
second week.
We had to check out of our room at 11, but we had our car come at 1 because we only wanted to have it for 7 days, and so we didn't want to have to get to the airport at 11. It's a whole story. We'll get to it. But so we had a couple hours to kill. So we had some lunch, and we had some of us were still not feeling good. You weren't feeling good.
I was starting to not feel
You were
good,
starting to really not feel good.
But I didn't say anything.
Ella was really starting to feel better, and I was feeling better.
Yeah.
So we went and ate lunch. Didn't we go? Where'd we go?
We went to Riesenberger, down by the beach.
Oh,
that's right.
We went all the way down to the beach.
We went to the beach.
Meanwhile, I sat by the pool listening to an audiobook to distract myself from feeling terrible.
And I was in the lobby.
And the monkeys were all...
I stayed with
You were
Ella
too
for a
hot.
little bit.
You were like, you wanted air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to see the monkeys go through.
I did. So it was just like out by a pool next to the building that the lobby was in, and I heard this commotion, and this monkey comes over. There's a family out there near me, a few seats down, and the mom and one of the kids is sitting out of the pool, and then the dad and another one of the kids are in the pool, and the kid that was in the pool had an apple that he had started eating over on his chair. But he wasn't attending it, and the monkey came over, took his apple.
Well, we have video.
And then sat down and started eating it.
Or do we not have video of that part?
We do. Well, I got my camera out right after he stole the apple. And the kid was
kid
so
starts crying.
upset. Poor guy. Anyways, the monkey's just sitting there chilling, not eating it. So I think this is super fascinating. And then a whole bunch came. It was probably like 6 more monkeys came all together.
I thought it was 3.
That was a bunch. And then they come. You thought they were gonna steal Hank's pillow.
Oh, one ran up and sat
He sat in the chair that I had been sitting in. He was just like chilling out, sitting there.
And Hank had left his pillow on the chair.
Yeah.
You were like, oh no.
I was like, man, he might just like snuggle up with this thing. So anyway, this is pillow that he brought on the trip with us, and that was on the chair. And
you thought the monkeys were gonna steal it. Or lay on his pillow.
I didn't know. I mean, I was just like,
I mean, when I saw the video, I thought
the monkeys were very comfortable.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He just
clearly
sat down
they
on
live
the
there
chair
all the time.
and was just eating his apple.
He was just like, what do you see? We'll show you the video.
And then, but then the monkey that was eating the apple left, and then the monkey that was sitting, I think, on the chair that I had been sitting on went and took the apple. Yeah. Anyway, it was crazy to be like that close to
the
them.
Monkey.
Yeah.
And they were just very comfortable.
We'll show you the video right now.
Comfortable enough to steal your food.
Yeah, and just hang out and eat it right next to you. Poor kid had to watch that monkey eat his apple.
Then leave it, and then another monkey take it.
And then you guys came back from eating like really soon after that.
Yeah. And then the car finally came. So the car was a little bit late, and we get all our stuff. Man. So we thought we got a full-size sedan.
Yeah, they were like, do it the compact or the full-size. We're like, we'll do it full-size.
It was only $1 more. Yeah, it was like
not much more per day.
So we got the full-size.
I was like,
oh man, it was like
it was a compact.
It was a small car.
It was very small.
So we get our car, and then it kind of hits us as we I type in the GPS to our Airbnb, which is in Tulum, which is 45 minutes away from.
So not too bad.
Playa del Carmen. So but I mean, the guy brought the car pretty much out of gas. Yeah. It was like it had an eighth of a tank of gas, maybe. So pretty much the first thing we have to do once we get on the highway is find a gas station. So we pull into the gas station. Oh man.
So I think, there's a lot going on. It's like a new car. It's new streets. knew everything.
Everything's new.
Thankfully, our phones are work, so we're like able to GPS everything. So that's really good.
But like when we went from the airport to the resort, we were just driven by someone else. So this is the first time we're driving. Anyway, we'll show
in a while. And so I think, and you don't pump your own gas there,
right?
Which I guess in some states here you don't pump your own gas, like New Jersey, I think. But we're used to just getting out, pumping our own gas, doing all that. But you don't there. So that's
also. The window controls are not on the door like a normal. They're in the middle,
find them.
and so I didn't know how to open the window. So I pull into this gas station. The guy waves me up. I don't know which side the pump, which side you put the gas in on. I didn't know how to open the window, so I'm like trying to figure it out. He speaks, a tiny bit of English, and I'm like, can I use a Visa card? We didn't have a lot of cash.
Yeah.
So
and no pesos.
I mean, we had cash, but we didn't have a way to get more cash, so we were being really stingy with our cash. So so I was like, can I use a Visa card? He's like, yeah, no problem. So I was like, fill it up. And then he waits for a while. I like roll the window back up because it's it smells like gas and there's a lot of cars. And I never opened the door to the gas thing. So he's just sitting there and finally
like knocking.
Boop, 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 knocks on the window. He's like, you need to open the... So then I have to find the thing.
Then you pop the trunk.
And then I pop the trunk.
And he's like, no.
No. So anyway, we got gas. We finally get to...
No, and then... Wait, you gotta tell me the whole story.
So then we're like halfway through getting gas. And like the window, the popping the trunk instead of the gas.
Yeah.
Then we're like, I said, babe, the car is still running.
Yeah, never turn the car off.
And also, another thing was, okay, so he cleans the windows, and Dad just rolls down the window
while he's
cleaning it.
It was,
instead of rolling it up.
I wish we were shooting video the whole time.
It was ridiculous.
I don't think we were.
You would have thought it was staged, but it wasn't.
Oh man, that was pretty crazy.
Too good to be true.
We got gas.
So we made it to Tulum.
Wait. We gotta tell them about speed bumps and...
Oh yeah,
speed limits.
Driving is very different.
Tell them about speed limits, Open.
The speed limit changes like every 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So
it's kilometers per hour.
So you pass a sign that says 60 kilometers per hour, so you drive 60. But everyone else is flying
past you.
Yeah. And then it says 90 kpm. Then you go 90. Then it says 100.
Not for too long.
But not for too long. Then you go 100. And then it goes back down to 60.
Or 80.
Or 80.
And they never tell you it's going to change.
It just changes every half a mile.
Once it was like
it was insane.
100 miles per hour, 80 miles per hour, right next to a billboard. 100 miles per hour.
Kilometers per hour.
Yeah, we did start suspecting they were making you slow down
for billboards. I think they were. We finally get to what looks like downtown Tulum, and it looks like a town, but it definitely, to me, it felt like a smaller town than I thought we were going to. That was my impression. I was like, this is like, I don't know. It was like a long main street with lots of restaurants and bars and shops, and
the media.
They were all selling the same thing. I mean, it looked like every shop. It's kind of like at the beach. If you go to the beach here, at least on the East Coast, Wings and, Surf and Sun or whatever, they're all selling the same towels and t-shirts and tchotchkes and blankets and chairs. It's kind of like that, except it was hammocks and sandals and water shoes and
these really cool dream catcher things,
bracelets and dream catchers. But it was like every store sold the same stuff.
Yeah.
So
then the restaurants were interesting because it'd be super fancy restaurants
right next to
then just
a stall.
Yeah, which was interesting. I think Tulum is in this transition where it used to not be very touristy.
It's becoming a lot more.
We went past so much construction.
It's probably because of the ruins and the beach. The beach was
amazing.
We didn't get to go on the beach for
we
very
did.
long.
Not for very long.
Yeah, Hank.
But the beach is amazing.
So unfortunately,
and the Tulum ruins are also pretty cool.
So it's a super cool place. And I think it'll be really different.
And there are
really
a lot
interesting to see it in 20 years.
Living there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to find people who speak English and
or any
or
other
French
number
or
of
something
languages.
else.
Yeah.
There were a lot of. I felt like there were multiple times I heard people speak French.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grocery store. So probably the hardest thing about transitioning from a resort to not a resort is food. We were used to like just bellying up anywhere we wanted. Food was all paid for. I mean, we tipped restaurants, but we didn't have it to carry around money. And
right, and we didn't have to worry about.
Then all of a sudden, not only did we have to drive ourselves wherever we wanted to go, but we had to figure out meals. So, and I do a lot of the cooking and grocery shopping when we're home.
And I was still feeling bad.
You weren't feeling good. Hank, you were probably starting to. You still were fine.
I was completely fine.
Oh yeah, Hank was totally fine that day.
But we get like loaded into the Airbnb. It's super cool. We'll show you pictures and videos of our
amazing.
Airbnb in Tulum.
So cool.
And then I go set out to try and find groceries. All right, where are we, Ella?
I don't want to do the video.
You don't want to do the video?
More into them.
This is our courtyard with some bikes and some trees. What do you think, bud?
It's cool.
You want to take me in?
Nope.
Okay. What do you think of these cacti?
I love them.
Let's see. There's Ovid and Eileen outside, and here we are inside. There's Hank. Keep that door shut, Bugs. There's the powder room, kitchen. Cool furniture. You're everywhere. You're everywhere.
It's so easy to get everywhere from everywhere.
And the pool, this is called the Flamingo House. The pool runs the whole length of the house. So let's see. Here's a little living room. You go down this hallway, and there are 3 bedrooms in a row. So there's one here. Irene again. And
Pool view.
Poolside room with a little shower. And cool closet and like storage space. And then there's another room very similar. Ah, fancy meeting you two here. And then there's another flamingo painting. And you can step right outside to your step right outside to the pool. Abin, how's the water?
It's kind of cold, but that's nice because it's really hot.
Yeah. Do some laps. Yeah, it's hot here. Definitely hot outside. And then there's one more bedroom. Oh, there's Eileen in the shower. There's this really cool courtyard. But you turn this way to the master bedroom. Hey, babe.
Hi. I was just taking a nap.
Yeah, just waking up.
Yeah.
It's tough being everywhere all at once.
I'm really, really well rested.
So this has a really cool courtyard. Eileen's loving all these plants.
Oh man.
Love it.
I love the layout of this entire house. It's phenomenal.
All the doors.
And this has a double sink and a commode with a ladder in case you need to. And then you need, and then your shower which oddly enough you can see all the way down the hallway, except for it's blurred. There's the hallway. There's blurred. Hallway, blurred.
Just blurring the important parts.
Just the important parts. Just the essentials. All right, this is our spot in Tulum. Adios. Right down the street from our place was this super fancy organic.
Whole Foods of Mexico.
Basically like a tiny
It's
Whole
like
Foods.
the ritzy Whole Foods.
Run by this French guy, who I did meet.
It was very cool.
But
It was very cool.
so I just bought groceries like I was buying groceries here in the United States, and I spent $250 on groceries.
I thought it was $350.
No, $250.
Oh, okay.
$250 on groceries, which some of those groceries lasted the whole week. Some of them were gone in like a day or two. But I made a really yummy food. I made vegan chorizo that night with tostadas and anyway, it was really good.
Avocados.
Anyway, it was crazy.
We got some chips.
We got lots of chips. Oh yeah, the chips. I got thankfully they had like big bags of chips, like Costco sized bags of chips.
And did we have past a Costco, right? Yeah, there was a Costco.
There was a Costco.
Yeah. There were Costco.
But these bags of chips were $15 each. And I got 3 bags of different flavors. I got
$50 of chips.
$45 worth of chips. There you go. So anyway,
They
that was
lasted us the whole week.
Yeah, they did. They made it all the way till the end of the week.
Oh man.
Anyway, so that was our travel day from the resort down to Tulum. And that's pretty much all we did was kind of get out of the resort, get to our Airbnb, and get food.
Oh yeah, because we didn't have it. There wasn't any food in the fridge, and they only had water in like a.
That was it. It was like they had water and like oil and salt and
you can't drink
pepper.
the tap water at all, so.
Yeah, they had like a 5-gallon.
You had to use that for everything, like brushing your teeth or.
Well,
making tea or anything.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our first day driving a car in Mexico.
And just kind of figuring out like
Yeah.
how that stuff works. I was surprised at how different driving was.
I mean, you still drive on the right side of the road, which is good, but oh my gosh, the potholes. So once you get off the main drag,
Oh right, going to the place we were like, this is it. This is where
we turn off the main road, and then the secondary road was fine, but the tertiary road into the neighborhood was like had craters in it, full of water. Just full of water. So you couldn't even see like what you were about to drive through.
No idea.
Like
so we're like in this rental car just kind of
the whole car is
inching
inside the
through
hole. Inside of
this.
the
Anyway, I think we have video. We'll show you video, but like the tertiary streets and some of the secondary streets in Tulum are not paved, and they are
very difficult to navigate.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for day 8. Later.
8, yeah.
Zzz, zzz, zzz.